Hey everybody, I know I said I was going to make another video before New Year, and here it is. It's New Year's Eve in Thailand. It's about, I don't know, 7 o'clock maybe, 6:30, but it is New Year's Eve, so I'm going to stick to my word and get a little video out. Don't have a lot to add to it, but I did make a little bit of progress here on the Thunderbolt. Got the frame painted, rear end, front suspension on. Let's see what else. The engine, I'm still working at the engine. Not sure if that's focusing. Not a whole lot to see yet anyway. I did make a sheet metal tunnel ram. I used the top of a real tunnel ram that I had resin cast, and the rest is scratch built, and it slides in like that, so it will be sheet metal tunnel ram, just like it's supposed to be. Painted the interior tub. Kind of did a lousy job on the door panels, but you're not going to see a whole lot of it when it's done. And made the roll cage. Roll cage is going to fit in there kind of like that. And it's got the funny car cage, and then the dash will go in here, and these front bars are going to sit on top of the dash to kind of look like they run through it, but I couldn't really cut a hole and run the bars through it. It would just be a nightmare to try to do that. And I'm going to use these seats out of Monogram Pro Stock. I think it was a Thunderbird, but they fit pretty nice in there. So there'll be two of those. And I got the steering wheel from that same Monogram Pro Stock. I just painted that. The camera's not focusing so good here. But it's going to go on the factory column, which I knocked off the turn signal lever, and it had a shift lever on there too. I'm not sure why, but I took both of those off. I did find some screen to put in the hood, but I think it's a little bit too big. I had some other screen and I can't find it. Where's my hood? Yeah, it's a little coarse. You know, if it's in behind there, it's going to look too big, I think. I may use it if I can't find anything else, and it may work for the grill. Actually, it's a little too big for that too, I think. But these holes here had screen on them, so I guess I got to try to find something smaller. The olds, still doing body work. I'm getting closer. I just put a little bit more putty on it, so tomorrow when that dries I can sand that off and reprime, hopefully for the last time. The same with the hood. I just sanded off the hood, so I could prime now. And front end, I shot some primer on and found a couple spots that I had missed and had to do a little bit more sanding. But it's close, and that's going to be like my New Year's resolution, is to get that thing done. I'm hoping to be able to paint it by the end of next week for sure. And you know, there's still a lot of work to do after it's painted. I got to do the decals and the windows, all the final assembly, then parachute, spoiler, you know, the whole 9 yards. But it's everything I do is one step closer to being done. And like I said, it's New Year's Eve now, and the wife's outside drinking with one of her friends, and I'm in the model room building models. Ain't life great? I mean, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but you take the good with the bad. But I'm having a good New Year's Eve. I won't be building model for too long. I'll go socialize for a couple minutes, but that's one of the problems of being in a foreign country, is you can't really talk to many people because they don't speak the same language. So I'll sit outside with them for a little bit, maybe drink a beer and try to talk a little bit. And they don't care when I leave because they can't join the conversation. And they don't talk about anything that interests me anyway, so it works out good. You know, they stay outside and have their fun. I stay in and have my fun. So anyway, I just want to give a little update and tell everybody Happy New Year. Hopefully we all have a good 2024. I can't believe it's 2024 already, but can't slow time down. So hope everybody has a good year and stay safe. And if you're drinking, don't drive. All right, see you next year.